You can feel the energy in this building. They are fired up for game one. Back with that after this. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Game one of the National League Championship Series. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. John Shambi on the play-by-play with you. Chris Singleton providing the color. Game one is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture game one, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. So almost ready to get underway. Starting on the mound in this one, Eric Betty. What should we keep an eye on here?
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Fought off foul. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
The crowd here's been fired up even before the first pitch for this series, and they'll go crazy right here if they can take an early first inning lead.
Off the mark there. Gonna count 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time. First and second, no outs. Here in game one of the NLCS. And that one missing low.
Good to lay off that pitch down.
That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Three-two. Stays alive.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
And a payoff pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Three-two. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Well, he should get some fist bumps when he gets back into the dugout, because even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. And this is a long haul where you're trying to get that pitch count off.
And we're back. Here's Shohei Ohtani. In the air, right field. Clem racing over to make the catch. The drama always heightened in the postseason, and it leads to some really special moments. David Fry steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, one special postseason memory for me, Boog, was facing Pedro Martinez, Game 5.
The right fielder, number 3, Buckeye Glenn.
Swings through that one for strike one. All right, so you know him, a dork. Shohei Ohtani. Go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started. Game one of the National League Championship Series. Now up for St. Louis, Buckeye Clem. The pitch. And a foul ball.
You know, these Cardinals finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have one hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. One away. So 2 on with 2 away. And the batter down, Buckeye Clem.
Buckeye. One.
First offering misses badly for ball one. And that's outside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat.
Got him. And the inning is over.
Performance out of the pen. This guy is not the one who usually gets the final out, but extended his role a little bit and helped his team get the win. He got the save. Nice job.
So Singy, as the numbers show, a great performance on the mound in this one.
Absolutely, and that really set the tone from the beginning. A fantastic effort.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew. Baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. Just about ready to roll, and today's starting pitcher, Chris Paddock.
Batting third.
Well, a pretty standard 4-pitch mix. He's got the fastball, change speeds, 2 breaking balls. You know, all can be really effective if they're coming out of the same arm slot and really staying in that tunnel for a good bit.
Buckeye Clem swings through it for strike one.
There's an opportunity to do some damage, but you've got to be selective. Make sure you get a pitch that you can handle.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. And he deals. That one misses. 1-2 to count.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Pajes makes the grab on the run. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run.
Back here at Busch Stadium, here's Shohei Ohtani. The pitch. Ohtani with a swing. High fly ball driven deep to right. That one's carrying. And it is gone.
Well, he almost dropped the home.
Second game of the NLCS. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Buckeye Clem. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Gotta love the intensity of postseason baseball. Players on both sides at such a high level of emotion. Everything is amplified. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 away.
The right fielder, number 3, Buckeye Clem.
Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. Betts makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he...
Base is empty, 1 away. David Fry getting ready to hit. In the air, right field. Fair ball.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today.
Buckeye Clem next up for the Cardinals.
Go-ahead run is 90 feet away. This at bat could end up deciding the game when everything is said and done. Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
The 1-0. Wouldn't chase that time.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
That's down and in. Alec Burleson waits on deck. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
So runners at the corners. No intentional pass coming. Bases now loaded, though it does set up a force at every base. Bases loaded, nobody out. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. With the go-ahead run at third, here he game 2 of the NLCS. Liner snagged at first.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. And that one is lifted in the air. Betts settles underneath it. Brings it in. Runners tag up from second and third. Lay at the plate. Safe. And they take the lead.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job of driving that run from third.
Here's Nolan Arenado. The other way, brings it in for the third out. Run in the inning, but Clem did well enough for them.
Well, you'll never complain about getting a team win, Boo, but I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
So, Chris, here's a look at the final numbers from what turned out to be a really close ball game.
Yeah, this is one of those games that clearly could have gone either way, and that's kind of exactly what you expect out of postseason baseball. So competitive.
4-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi saying so long. It's buzzing in here ahead of game 3. And we'll be back in a minute to get it started. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. It's the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. We're looking forward to what's sure to be a dramatic Game 3, Chris.
Well, when a team starts a series on the road and comes away with a split in the first 2 games, they've essentially taken over home field advantage. So the last thing these players want to do now is give it right back by dropping this one. And these fans know that just as much as the players.
And the atmosphere here is electric. And this figures to be about as intense as postseason baseball gets. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here. And on the hill in this one, Dustin May.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Buckeye Clem next up for the Cardinals. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
I think it's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road. Stakes are high. Energy in the ballpark, and you help to quiet that down a little bit.
Man at second. Swing and a ball popped up. Gonzalez moving under this one. Hauls it in for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate.
Now, right fielder, Buckeye Clem.
Pitch misses there. 1-0. Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. And yes, he offered at it. At the belt and fires. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And the righty deals. And there's a ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And another ball. Switch through that one. It's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner with.
So 2 down. Here's Shohei Ohtani. And a pitch. Now a blooper back behind first. And that's a fair ball. And it gets by him. They're still chasing it as he rounds second.
He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher. But you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
And a foul ball left side.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Next pitch is outside.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
May delivers. Check swing. No appeal. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Wouldn't chase that time. Hard hit right side. Fry steps on the bag. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job.
1 down. Next to hit, Buckeye Clem. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Looking to get the tying run on base. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Out to short. Volpe throws the first in time.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the...
And now Teoscar Hernandez. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Leaping, and he brought it back.
He did a great job of going back right away. Had a perfect angle at the end. Leaping catch robs the home run. They're fired up in the dugout the way he ended this inning. Game threes are very critical when you have a series tied at 1-1 because you put yourself up. Anytime you go down, you're always chasing. When you're up in the series, you feel like you're in the driver's seat. Nice win today.
Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the final numbers, but this was a good one.
Yeah, it was a low-scoring game, Boog, but sometimes those can be the best, especially this time of year.
A 3-2 final score in this one. First pitch moments away. Today's starting pitcher, Gavin Stone.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Buckeye Clem stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Next pitch is outside. 2 outs, base is empty. And a pitch. That one ripped. Hernandez ranging back. Caught just shy of the wall. Andy Pajes now at the plate. The Dodgers looking to strike first here in Game 4. And that one is lifted in the air. Dives and makes the catch. Runner tags from third. The throw home. Safe. And they take the lead. Fourth game of the NLCS. Here's some real power at the plate. Buckeye Clem. Just missed.
One wonderful thing about the postseason, you never know who's going to be the hero. It could be the superstar, but often it's a far more unlikely player.
Next offered in there for a strike. And it's a ball and a strike. You know, one unlikely postseason hero I saw up close, Alex Gonzalez of the Marlins in the 2003 World Series. Wasn't really known for his bat, but he hit a walk-off homer in extra innings in Game 4. It tied the series. That one's in there. That's strike one. Nat, 28 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2020. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Wouldn't chase that time. Not close with that one. It's 2-2. The Redbirds trailing by a run here in Game 4 of the National League Championship Series. And another ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
This one popped up right side. Fry in position. Nabs it. And that is that. So one left for the base is empty with 2 away. And up next for Los Angeles, Nick Gonzalez. The other way, base hit.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping.
Base is empty, 1 away. Buckeye Clem, the next to hit. And a good eye there.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Swing and a miss. And the count even 1-1. One down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Well, this was a huge win for this team. Instead of 2-2 in the series, they're comfortably now 3-1. One more win, and they take the series.
So, Singy, as the numbers show, a great performance on the mound in this one.
Absolutely.
Just about set to go. And pitching in this game, Chris Morehouse.
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to.
Volpe on a second. They get one, and that's two. And at the plate for the Dodgers, David Fry. Miranda over at first with one away. Hit in the air, right field. Clem snags it on the run.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And there are two outs.
No, it's a frustrating at bat right there. Big up.
And we're back. And the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Ground ball to the right side. And that's a fair ball. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Just off the outside edge, and now it's even 1-1. And another ball.
2-1.
And a swing and a miss.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up. He wants to have a good at bat.
Caught him looking for the K. Here's Mookie Betts now. The Dodgers up big in this one here in Game 5 of the NLCS. On a line, base hit.
Shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Swing and a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The throw in, and he's out easily. So first and second with one man gone. And up next for St. Louis, Buckeye Clem. And there's a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
And that just misses.
It's a good take.
And a 1-2. And misses inside. The Redbirds with a lot of ground to make up here in the late stages of Game 5. Wouldn't chase that time. Drills down looking. Two outs, runner at first. Now it's the right fielder, Buckeye Clem. First pitch misses. One on the gun, swing and a miss.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Righty to the plate. Fouls one off. 2-2. Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. One strike away. That one way inside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Stays alive. Two outs. And the Los Angeles Dodgers are National League champions. They are headed to the World Series.
Congratulations to the National League champions. This team clearly excited, and they deserve every bit of this moment. Enjoy it now, but get yourselves ready for the biggest series of your lives.
For my partner Chris Singleton and our great crew, thanks for watching the National League Championship Series on MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line.